Before we go any further, make sure you're subscribed to Evergreen Garden and, drop a comment letting me know what you're growing right now, because what we're talking about today can quietly transform any soil anywhere. Many gardeners spend years chasing fertilizers, compost recipes, and amendments, yet still struggle with weak growth, poor flavor, and nutrient deficiencies that never quite go away. The problem often isn't nitrogen or compost quantity. It's missing micronutrients, and volcanic rock dust is, honestly, one of the most overlooked solutions in modern gardening. Most garden soils today are mineral poor compared to what plants evolved with. Continuous cropping, erosion, and reliance on soluble fertilizers strip soils of trace elements like zinc, copper, boron, manganese, cobalt, and molybdenum. Compost adds organic matter and life, but it can only recycle what's already there. If those minerals are missing from the soil system entirely, compost alone cannot replace them. Volcanic rock dust works differently because it reintroduces a broad spectrum of naturally occurring minerals that plants and soil microbes need in tiny but critical amounts. Volcanic rock dust is basically finely ground basalt or similar volcanic rock formed from ancient lava flows. Unlike chemical fertilizers that dissolve instantly, rock dust releases nutrients slowly as soil microbes, fungi, and root exudates break it down over time. This slow-release nature means it doesn't burn plants, leach away quickly, or spike growth unnaturally. Instead, it rebuilds soil mineral balance gradually, supporting steady plant development and long-term fertility, rather than short-lived results. Micronutrients may be needed in small quantities, but their impact is enormous. Zinc and manganese support enzyme systems that drive growth and photosynthesis. Boron is essential for flower and fruit development. Copper strengthens plant immunity and disease resistance. And when these minerals are present in balanced amounts, plants grow sturdier stems, deeper roots, and more resilient foliage. Gardeners often notice richer leaf color, improved drought tolerance, stronger flowering, and honestly, noticeably better flavor in fruits and vegetables within 1 or 2 growing seasons of consistent use. Rock dust alone does very little in sterile or biologically inactive soil. Its power is really unlocked by microbes, fungi, and organic matter. Beneficial bacteria and mycorrhizal fungi, they release organic acids that slowly dissolve mineral particles, making micronutrients plant available. This is precisely why volcanic rock dust performs best when applied alongside compost, mulches, or cover crops. The biology does the mining, the plants reap the benefits, and over time, the soil system becomes more self-sustaining. For new garden beds, a practical rate is about 2 to 5 kilograms of rock dust per 10 square meters, worked into the top 10 to 15 centimeters of soil before planting. In established beds, lighter annual applications work better than heavy one-time doses. Around 500 grams to 1 kilogram per 10 square meters, sprinkled on the surface and watered in, is enough to steadily rebuild mineral reserves. Always follow with compost or organic mulch to keep microbes active and prevent dust loss. Rock dust really shines when added directly to compost piles. A good working ratio is roughly 1 to 2 kilograms of rock dust per cubic meter of compost material. This enriches the compost with minerals that would otherwise be absent, creating a finished product that feeds plants more completely. For potting mixes, adding about 1 tablespoon per liter of mix improves mineral diversity without affecting drainage. In planting holes for fruit trees or perennials, mixing a handful of rock dust with compost and native soil encourages stronger root establishment over time. Volcanic rock dust is not a quick fix, and that's exactly why it works. Subtle improvements often appear within a few months, such as darker leaves and steadier growth. Bigger gains like improved yield, pest resistance, and flavor typically show up after one full growing season and continue improving in subsequent years. Unlike fertilizers that demand constant reapplication, rock dust builds a foundation that lasts for decades when used consistently. One of the biggest mistakes is expecting instant visible results, like those from synthetic feeds. Another is applying rock dust without organic matter, which limits microbial activity. Over-application is rarely harmful, but wasteful, as plants can only access minerals at biological rates. Using it once and forgetting it is also ineffective. Small, regular applications integrated into your soil-building routine produce the best outcomes. If your goal is resilient plants, nutrient-dense harvests, and soil that improves year after year, volcanic rock dust deserves a permanent place in your system. It doesn't replace compost, mulch, or good management, but it completes the mineral picture that many gardens are missing. Over time, it helps shift your soil from dependency to self-regulation, where plants and microbes work together with minimal external inputs. If this guide helped you rethink soil fertility, subscribe to Evergreen Garden for more deep practical gardening knowledge, share this with another gardener who's serious about soil health, and leave a comment telling me whether you've used rock dust before or plan to try it this season.